City, then the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 more there and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
On second down, it's Jones. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
On the carry. He was brought down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. The left side completion to Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 13-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
Now Jones. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll look to run with Dillon. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Dillon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down, Darnold. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Steps away. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Again, Darnold. This is Butler making the catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First down, Carolina.
Six 0 our score after one.
With the score, Packers 6, Panthers 0.
A man who tore up the Packers in that NFC title game last year, Raheem Mostert. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Packers' 20-yard line.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Darnold from the gun. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
Darnold's pass.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Taken down at the
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Darnold. And he's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Mostert, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Short of the goal line.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
And it's 4th and goal at the 3-yard line.
On 4th down, Darnold. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers punches with a catch over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Caught left side by Funchess. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
10 at the 11-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 28-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive,
They were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play action. It's Darnold sliding out of the pocket. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Gets it to his running back, Cannon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
First down, Carolina.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Here's Mostert, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Raheem Mostert hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game.
The score, Packers 9.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. And they'll They'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Hey, defense, let's go. Easy. He's checking Craig. Mike's by four. Mike's by four. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want none.
They run again with Dillon.
A.J. Dillon.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Back. Right there. 54, right there.
On second down, it's Jones. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
By Yetur Gross-Matos. A gain of 2 brings up.
They'll go again to Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
On this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Under 10. 10. Under crush. Check.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes this a 9-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Jim, lady.
Here's Darnold. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
A first down throw, Darnold. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Panthers.
Throwing again is Darnold. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
To
DJ Moore.
Touchdown.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. On first down, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Check. Gas 300. Gas 300. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Rodgers again here on second and 10. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Packers on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Rodgers. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And Jones with a first down carry, and he's going to wind up losing a couple as he's stopped behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
At the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Everyone, 37's the mic. Mike 37. Me and you all day. All day. I got Lynn. Coming after you. Check it back. 30. Jim.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
And 8.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's go. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. I'm scared. Check 50. Check 50.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
taken at about the 1. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
He'll buy some time right. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Now it's Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Adams, incomplete. He was covered by Dante.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. He's got a man, complete.
Today's final score, Packers.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Packers, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.